Welcome back to another video on the GTI. Continuing the oil side of the engine. A little worried that I'm gonna lose oil pressure and I want to get an oil pressure gauge. So I got this electrical sender from VDO. It sounds like the best one you can get, and because it comes with a little O-ring, which is nice, and there's a model number or part number. What's nice about this one is it's got two different things on here. One is G, which stands for gauge, and the other one is WK, and that's for your warning light. So the current oil pressure is right there. That's the oil pressure center unit that just turns on the dummy light in the dash. Well, you install this, and then you can re-splice that into the warning light side of this, so you still have the warning light, but on the other side you can connect an oil pressure gauge. Now VDO makes some really good gauges, but they were all out of stock, so I just got Summit, one of their little digital ones. It was one of their cheaper ones, so I'm gonna try that. If it doesn't work, I'll just buy another one, and that'll be an extra, I guess. And then I got this little thing to somewhere mount it. But I got a race in 4 days, and I just want to get this in here and be a little more protected. So let's get it to work. I'm gonna take that out. That takes a 24 socket, or not socket, wrench. And that comes out pretty easy. You can take that out, clean it up, put this in. So let's get to work. So I got that done. That was pretty simple. Re-terminated the stock wire that used to go to the back of the sending unit to the WK post on here. And then I ran a brand new wire all the way back into the dash for the actual sending unit. And then the instruction said it's really important to have a good ground, so I ran a brand new ground wire all the way back to the head here. Got that in, no leaks, tightened it down nice and tight, put a tiny bit of Teflon on it, and then that copper crush washer, and it's been good to go. Then I've got the high-tech race car special zip ties, tying it in the car. Now this is a race car, nothing's fancy, really kind of ghetto. This is just tech screwed into the dash, but it is really strong in there, and I got room for another thing. I use this to hold my other phone for data logging, and it's wireless charger and all that. So I've got this little wireless charger, or not wireless, this USB ports in there, so I can power that, and then my GoPro that gets my race footage. But anyway, getting this in here was really simple, really easy. They got the instructions from Summit here. The only thing special is there's a purple wire, and that would normally go to your headlight switch. So when your headlight's on at night, it auto dims this, but I didn't want it dim at all. So if you just run that and route it directly to ground, it'll be as bright as possible all the time. So let's get this on. You'll see when I turn the switch, that goes to 99, and then my oil pressure warning light flashes. That's normal. That's what it's supposed to do. And when you start the car, that gauge goes to 99. It takes a while for it to come down and show the right gauge or pressure, but you'll see that all my warning lights shut off. So if that ever got low, it would come on, and it retains that working ability. And you see the gauge is working as it should at 28 pounds. This 28 to 30 is what the car normally gets when it's cold, and then it hovers around 70 when it's at a race. And then added this too. Shows my voltage, and then has USB power for everything. Yes, that's round, that's in a rectangle, whatever, it works. Race car. Anyway, that was pretty simple project. Now I'm much more protected in case something goes wrong, and car's running pretty good. Got a lot more work to do on this car. You probably see other videos of me putting the oil pan on it maybe. I just ordered 2 brand new race seats from Sparco, all the mounts, a harness bar, and I just got a custom order in to Team Tech. I have Team Tech harnesses in my normal race car. My wife spec'd out her own color, ordering that for her race car, and gonna figure out how to mount those in the car next. So a lot of work to do on this car. Still waiting on a lot of parts for the Corvette. My dry sump tanks have been delayed for weeks now. I really need to get my short block in the car and start getting my heads and everything else on that. So that's soon to come. Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one. Hit subscribe, leave me a comment, whatever. If you want to see more content on the GTI, I've got a lot more coming. There's a lot more in the backlog. So yeah, thanks for watching. Peace. Check out some footage from my last race.